Ah! Tiger.
Hey guys, I'm Prickly Alpaca, and today I'm turning popular shonen anime protagonists into cute girls. This is part 1 of a 2-part video. This week I'll be tackling Naruto and Goku. Make sure to catch next week's video where I'll be drawing Deku and Edward Elric. Let's get started. So Naruto was a little bit difficult for me since he already kind of has a female form, his infamous sexy jutsu, in the actual Naruto show. So of course I really couldn't help but give him those iconic pigtails and bangs the way he does whenever he goes into his sexy jutsu. But I did try to kind of look up other outfits that people have given him, like the gender bent Naruto that people draw sometimes, and try to give him an outfit that's a little bit different from that. I tried to do this sort of open cropped jacket for the top part, and like one long legging. I mean, it's just like another boot, but like the way it looks with the bandage and the little pouch for like kunai and shuriken, it kind of looks like just one long pant leg and one short pant leg, but that wasn't really my intention. And then I just gave her a little crop top sort of tank top on top underneath the jacket with some mesh like they do in the show. I really tried to think of some of the existing female designs, and I tried to stay away from some of the things that they've used before, but then also repurpose some of the trends that they keep doing. Like the mesh tops are kind of a big deal in Naruto, and like the females having heels on their boots for absolutely no practical reason is also a thing. So I did those things as well. And I also ended up giving her a little pair of fingerless gloves because of course I did. I couldn't help it. And I almost completely forgot to put the headband in for a minute, but then I was looking at it, I was like, this is missing something. For the coloration and the design of the outfit itself, I kind of combined both the normal Naruto and Naruto Shippuden outfits because I liked the black and orange a lot, but it just kind of looked a little bit too plain. So I did add in a little bit of blue, and I also added in his little frog coin purse because I thought that was just so adorable in the show, on a little chain on, I don't know what it's connecting to, like, it's just there. I thought it was cute. And then I added the little Uzumaki thing that's on his arm in like part 1 of Naruto. I don't know what that is exactly, but it sort of looks like a family crest thing, and I thought it was cute, so I did decide to keep that as well. Also, before I forget, if you guys have names for these lovely ladies, leave them in the comments below, and I'll feature the ones I like in next week's video. So for the shading part, I did kind of just a mixture of cell shading and soft shading, not quite my normal style. Here you can see me really struggling with the clouds. I was trying to do something and it didn't work, so I had to make the clouds look a little bit more normal. I decided to have her kind of running on water the way they do in Naruto. I did intend to both add a little Rasengan in the hand that's open, and also to put like the chakra on the feet, like a little effect. I did add in the Rasengan later, you'll see it in the final product, but I completely forgot the energy on the feet, so like I might have to add that in too. I also decided to add a bunch of tails for no good reason. I just think that like the kitsune sort of aesthetic is really cute, and I kind of wanted to allude to the nine-tailed fox as well. It just reminds me of the kitsune girl from KDA, so I just wanted to add that in. Also, I really like to self-shade fur, and it's been a really long time since I've done that. And I am clearly quite rusty, but I think they turned out looking pretty okay. I also tried to give the two pieces in this video sort of a unified theme color palette thing going on. I tried to use a lot of like warm blue undertones. Here you can see me tweaking the color balance a little bit to give it more of a unified color palette, and I did do that later with the Goku piece as well. To stay on trend, I also gave them both sort of daylight backgrounds. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that with the later pieces of Deku and Edward Elric, but we will definitely see. And with that, I am pretty much done with this piece. So Goku was a lot more challenging for me, and the big reason for that is that I have never seen an episode of Dragon Ball or read the manga at all in my entire life. It probably means that I should not be drawing Goku, but since Goku's kind of a very iconic anime protagonist, I couldn't really leave him out and justify it. I'll probably also do the protagonist from One Piece later on as well. I have seen like a couple minutes of One Piece, and I didn't keep watching it because it wasn't my thing, but I really drew inspiration for Goku's outfit from both like Street Fighter design. You can see me going back to my reference board, and there's lots of Street Fighter ladies there, and also just like the sort of 80s workout aesthetic where you have like weird tennis shoe boots and like ankle warmers or whatever. I don't think that's like the heaviest inspiration in this piece. Like, it's clearly not a workout outfit, but like, I don't know. There's like sort of a black jumpsuit underneath, and then she has like the whole, I don't even know what it is, the Saiyan outfit that he wears most of the time. I'm clearly displaying my ignorance about Dragon Ball, but on this one I also sort of tried to combine both Goku's earlier and later outfits, just a couple of the ones that I could see on the internet of screenshots of Goku. I had a lot of fun drawing sort of a buff girl that's supposed to represent Goku, and I like the way his hair came out too, or her hair, I don't know. It was largely inspired by Momo Yaoyorozu from My Hero Academia, like the way her hair is. Because I was looking up other gender bends people had done, because I'm trying not to be too derivative with what I'm drawing here. And everyone kind of just like did a ponytail or just did normal Goku hair, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So instead of doing sort of like a low ponytail, I did a high ponytail and sort of actually gave him long hair that's not all anime, just sort of has some choppy bangs. And as you can see here for the background, I did add some fluffy clouds and some rocks just sort of to reflect the training environments that I saw for like early Goku whenever I look at Google Images. That's really all I have to go off of for this piece. Maybe I'll go and watch an episode of Dragon Ball before this comes out or something, just to see how it looks. Like, I do really like the early art style for Dragon Ball and the art style that I see in some of the manga, but eventually it just really lost appeal for me, so I decided that it wasn't really going to be an anime that I would commit to watching. There's just so much content, and I had already been down that road with Naruto. So for the shading on this one, I sort of had the same approach, a mixture of soft shading and cell shading, just blending out where I thought it was necessary, and adding a bit of extra definition on the muscles. I also always have a lot of fun drawing skin under strong sunlight because you can add the little diffusion of light on the skin where it gets really pink and warm looking. I always think that that looks really pretty on illustrations. All the people who are watching this who might actually know a thing or two about Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, tell me what you think of the Goku that I made, because I really don't know if it reflects his personality well or anything. I mean, it's a pretty standard gender bend, I guess, but just let me know because I have nothing to go off of. You can see that I had a little power effects in her hands. I don't even really know if that's a power that Goku has other than like the blue fire that I see whenever he goes Super Saiyan or whatever. But I thought it was a nice addition. It sort of matches the Rasengan that I gave Naruto. And I also did add a nice little bit of sort of the blue warm color that I added to the Naruto piece to make the pieces look a little bit more coherent and like they match. And with that, I am done with both pieces, and you can see the final products here. I actually really like how both of them came out. I think that the colors look really nice, and even though I had to use mostly the same colors for both of them because Naruto and Goku both have this orange-blue sort of aesthetic, I think they ended up looking pretty nice. Tell me what you think of these pieces. Do you like how they came out? Do you think that they represent the characters well? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, check back next week for the video about Deku and Edward Elric, and I will see you in my next video. And remember, whole wheat is the healthiest loaf.